Babyteeth #1, written by Donnie Cates, art by Gary Brown, colors by Mark Englert. Sadie Ritter is a 16-year-old girl who was young and stupid and got herself knocked up. The only person that knows this is her sister Heather, but if you couldn't tell by the cover, this isn't necessarily a normal baby, and when her water breaks, the earth trembles. On their way to the hospital, her sister tries to call their dad, but then Sadie has another contraction, and the world starts shaking again. This time, it doesn't stop. They get to the hospital, but Sadie is fading in and out with blood leaking out of her areas. She says, in narration, which is set up as a video on her phone to her baby a year later, that she thinks she died, but there's a neat bit of motherly surrealism before she wakes up. Her son was officially born at 7:48, the very second that the earth stopped quaking. Of course, she says that he's the one who saved the world with his first breath, but that may not actually be the case. She names her child Clark right as her father walks in, who thinks that it's after her great-grandfather. But actually, the Antichrist is named after Superman. Poignant, I swear. She tearfully tells her son that she'll try to tell him everything that happened after the day, because by the time he's old enough to watch this, she'll be dead. And we see that the video message is from a year from his birth, and she's in some ruins in Palestine. Yes, I brushed through a lot of details in this, but that's because this is a read-it-to-get-the-scope sort of comic. It's a character piece through and through, with a semi-standard framing of a parent talking to her kid via video from the future. But the big twist of this is that he's the Antichrist, if the cover didn't give it away. But just like most, if not all of the Aftershock Comics output, this isn't about the premise as much as it is about the experience of reading the book. It's not just going, this underage chick got knocked up with the brood of Satan, but hearing how this particular character talks and deals with it is what makes it something truly special. Donnie Cates really is fantastic with introducing these characters without needing to beat us over the head with exposition, just stating who they are. Even if sometimes it may be a bit obvious, such as with Heather's introduction, but it's a great intro, so it's not a detriment. And the art for this book is right in the wheelhouse of what I love, which is a great dark tone and style that I just perpetually can only praise. So this is the easiest answer ever. Buy it. Buy it means that you should go out and get this as soon as possible, but it's just that kind of book that you should pick up to read digitally right now and get the single issue in hard copy as soon as you can. Yes, just like with most Aftershock comics, it's a buy it, straddling a collect it. I may in fact expand collect it just to mean get the digital and a hard copy, but we'll see how that goes. Either way, that's all for today. If you agree that this is worth the buy, or if you disagree and felt it needed more people named Rosemary, then leave a comment below. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and please donate to the Patreon to better our channel. But just liking and sharing us around helps even just a little bit. And as always, stay golden, Inklings.